Alright, a little playground mode action.
Whoa, where are we?
We're in some junk land, I guess. All these creative hubs is pretty funny. Colony of Mars, that's not what I want. I think we want to come up. What's this? These are all like little custom mini games. I think we need the other side. Stuff over here. Yeah, this is like drop into a particular part of the map. Let's go to Frenzy. That should do it.
Come on.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, I'm just gonna, so once you're here, just like, hack all over the house. Get yourself squared away with, a little bit of loot, and I'll meet you out. Some basics of the buttons real quick. Some of the building stuff.
I mean, I know how to build, I just need to get a rhythm.
I really want to give you,
plan.
yeah, I really want to, yeah. Just want to make sure we get you with a better than average version of all the building modes. Let's see.
I don't want a grappler, or whatever those are called.
Yeah. This one's down below.
I've already maxed out on wood.
Yeah, it's all... Playground mode's awesome. It's got all these, like, super... like, advanced settings, if you will. Okay.
How do I have full shield already?
I don't know. I didn't know that you do. I do. Maybe you start with full shield. I'm not really sure.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, I didn't take anything.
Yeah, you probably do. I'm not sure. I actually don't even know. Alright. What's amazing? One car was 315 metal. Now, can I shoot you? Like, are we on the same team?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Did that hit you?
Oh, it sure did.
Nice. Okay, that's good to know.
Yes!
Ow! Alright, so, before you waste all your mats,
Yeah.
let's do some just basic stuff, right? So, clear this space out for us.
I'm not gonna shoot.
Figured we'd clear out some of these tables. I just wanted some flat ground. It's funny. Alright, that should be pretty good. We'll have all these wood mats to be able to use. Alright, so... obviously you've got, like, the ability to make a quick wall. What's your edit button?
Circle. Oh.
So you've got... do you have edit and build on the same button?
Yeah, both are edits or circles.
Okay. And it feels like you can accomplish, like, a quick edit and confirm. Do you have confirm on?
Yeah.
Is that on for you? So, like, when you make an edit and let go, it's called, the setting is called confirm on release. Does that do that for you?
No, I've hit circle.
Okay, so that's a setting we want to fix for you. So let me find it in
That'd
the
be
settings.
sweet if I could have hit circle.
Yeah, you don't have to hit it a second time. I just don't know where it is in the new version of Fortnite. Where's... oh, okay, so go to your scroll wheel. So go into your settings, not the video, the what's called game, the second one. Right, once you're in there, scroll all the way down. You want sprint by default on. Let me know when you're on the control options.
Alright, what settings do I go to again?
So the second settings.
The cogwheel.
Yeah, the cogwheel.
Got it.
So go down until you find like toggle sprint, sprint by default, that kind of stuff. So you want sprint by default on, toggle sprint off, sprint cancels reloading off,
Okay. I had sprint by default on off.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, you definitely want that on. That'll make you so much faster. Turn sprint canceling reload on and off. When on, your character will stop reloading a weapon and sprint. I'm actually going to turn that to on. If I've decided I want to start running, the sprint cancels reload. Like, I don't want to not run because I'm in the middle of reloading.
Alright, makes sense.
I have tap to search on, and I have hold to swap pickup item on. That's actually super helpful. So imagine a world where you're holding a common pump, and you walk over to a green pump. As long as you're on the slot that's a common pump, if you hold square, it'll pick up. It'll just replace it.
I do that anyways. Why is it off?
I don't know, but it'll just like automatically replace it.
Alright.
I have toggle targeting and reset build choice off.
So do I.
You should have edit aim assist and edit mode aim assist. You should have both of those on by default.
Correct.
Like they're grayed out. Yep. Turbo building on. Turbo delete and creative, which isn't useful. Controller auto run on. Allow cross party platforms on. I have auto open doors on because I don't like fiddling with square just to get into a house.
Copy. I turn that on.
And then confirm on release on.
Gaha. Alright.
Yeah. And I have auto pickups off, and I have auto consumables to the right and Builder Pro build immediately, both on.
Same.
And then for you, I would actually look at reducing the edit hold time down.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Builder Pro build immediately is on?
Yes.
I had that off.
Yeah, when switching to different build pieces using Builder Pro, it will build immediately. So if you're trying to switch from a ramp to a wall, you don't have to stop hitting L2 and double tap R2. It'll just start building as soon as you hit R2. So there's no more like select the piece and then apply the piece in the same button. You know what I mean?
I'll have to fiddle around with that.
Well, it'll just automatically do it. So you'll just go from like building ramps to building walls instantly without having to worry about it.
Cool.
Which is really, really nice.
Controller edit hold time?
Yeah, so that's like the amount of time in milliseconds that you have to hold circle to go into edit mode. Right? So like
two.
Yeah, I turn it down. I personally I don't want to have to hold circle for very long in order to get into the edit mode from the build.
So what'd you have it at?
So mine is actually irrelevant because I have my edit and my build as two different buttons now. I changed my stuff.
Copy.
Yeah, but you want to turn yours down because you don't want to have to hit that button and hold it for too long.
Alright.
Make sense?
It does.
Alright, so now that you're on that, now we can really talk. You know what I mean? Now it can be an actual thing.
Alright.
Alright, so now try that again. Try to build your wall, and then try to edit your wall.
Ooh, that's fast.
Right? So it's automatic.
Oh my god, that's game changer.
Right? And imagine how long you've been playing without that, and everyone else has been playing with that. All these solo matches.
Hang on, how do I, Wait a minute, this is confusing. 1 second.
What's up?
Oh, I see how that is now.
What?
Making a door, you have to hold R2. I got it. Alright, so I have a question. So I want to edit a ramp. Wait, hang on. Edit a ramp.
Yeah. Let me build the ramp.
It gives you the blue square like flat in the ground.
Yep. Yep. So try dragging. Okay. So start editing. Go. So if you're looking at it, you've got top left, middle, top right, and then two arrows in the middles, right? And then the same bottom. So if you grab the middle left and drag it to the middle right, it'll turn the ramp. Perfect. Go ahead and hit reset. And, I guess you just start the edit again. So drag it from bottom middle to top middle. So do it on a ramp. Do it on this ramp. The ramp that's turned. Can you see my marker?
This one?
Yeah. Do it on that one. That should be able to. You should be able to turn that one a new direction. Did you just build a wall?
What? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not to worry about turning them because I can do it with the joystick.
Well, I mean, like this is when you practice. That's when we get you to figure out how to turn them. Because it is really important when you're in your box to be able to stand on it, look down, and turn it. You know what I'm saying? And so if you only do the one half, the one side, it'll split the wall. It'll split the ramp in half. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So your turbo build is turbo building. It is flying now. So can you do? As I say, can you edit? Like, do you know how to edit floor pieces in here? So yeah, so you can edit those holes. You can edit 2. You can edit 3. And that's about it, right? So you got your 1, 2, and your 3. Yeah, there you go. Just edit yourself a space. And that confirm on release is going to be super helpful. So now the next thing for you that you need to learn is to reset. So once you're on something, hit edit, hit reset, and then confirm. So yeah, there you go. That's really key to be able to doing some of these like advanced edits. So like a good example is something like this, Frank. There you go, you had traps. So come over to my wall here real quick. Stand on the other side of it, right? So I make a quick edit, I try to shoot you, and then I can quickly grab the wall and reset it to protect myself. So do that with me here. Yeah, put a wall in front of me, make an edit, shoot me. Yeah, and then reach the edges of the wall. So like the edge of the window, not the middle of the window, the edge of the window to grab the window as an edit, and then reset. So you gotta like look like in the corner. You gotta like look on the sides.
Wait a minute.
Does that make sense? So you just edited a new one. So it's kind of hard to. Yeah, there it is. That's how you reset it.
Look off the. Just look off the wall.
Yes. Yeah, just look off to the other corners of the wall, and that'll let you reset a wall. Same with the floor piece that you edited, right? So if I'm here trying to shoot you, make your edit to a wall.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to shoot, and then fix it. Perfect. Now you defended yourself.
That's not easy yet to do.
No, of course not, but that's why we're here in playground mode, and you're, like, learning. You're just, like, figuring out how those buttons even work. But this is the right place to try it. So, nice. So the other thing that I've seen people do, which is kind of cool now, is if you put yourself in a 1x1, so I'll come up to your level. So, like, let's assume we're shooting somebody way over here, right? Shooting, whatever. Instead of standing on a ramp, here's what you do. You put a floor piece, you put a roof down, and then you edit this corner, right? And so now, I can do whatever. I can edit this like this, so it's like a real ramp, or I can edit it back down to protect myself, right? So that kind of thing. So try that on your piece right here. You won't always remember to do this, because ramps are just easier, but if you ever get a chance to, it's a good option. Yeah, there you go. So the side that you edit is the side that goes up. So that's how you can remember. The corner piece that you edit is the one that goes up. Yeah, so you edited the top, the two sides. But you should be able to reset it back down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you can do 2 squares at a time. 2 squares at a time will give you like a ramp. 3 squares will give you a crazy cone, like the cone I'm in. Check out this cone. So I can peek from 2 angles now.
Nope, that's not what I'm gonna do. Come on.
So the one you select is the side that'll go up. So you might have to select 3 sides at once to make the cone edit that I made. Sometimes it grabs the floor piece below, and that can be a little tricky too.
Can't edit this anymore.
It's not letting you. Nice. There you go. There it is. You reach for the far one, and it builds you up in there.
So take a minute.
Now do that, but do the other 2. So if I'm standing on this corner, edit the 3. Stand right here. Damn it. Stand on this mark with the cone normal. Yeah.
Nope. Hang on.
Yeah, there you go. And edit the other 3 corners. So stand here and edit here, here, and here. Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So now you can peek from a hill here, right? And I can shoot over here. I can shoot over here. I've got all kinds of options. So that's definitely something you can look at. Yeah. Here you go. I actually might have to turn reload by sprinting back on, because now I'm like forgetting sprint cancels reload. I'm going to turn that off. Because I need to be able to run and reload, I guess. Alright, so let me show you this other really nifty thing. So if you ever find yourself in a spot where you're trying to rush somebody, you need to be able to you need to do what's called a ramp rush. So there's 2 types of ramp rushes. There's the single ramp rush, which is just, you know that, just hold down L2 and sprint, right? You know how to do that ramp rush. There's the double, which is a combination of L2 and R2 back and forth. Okay. All I'm doing is hitting L2 and R2. Right? You know how to do that?
Not really, so...
Alright, so try that. So do the first one. So just hold down L2 as you sprint up the hill. Just never let go of it. You'll just go forever, right? Perfect. Alright, so once you do that, come back. Now, right here next to me, do the exact same thing, but we'll do it slow. You'll go L2, R2. Well, I guess that's a bad example. And then you can edit that wall, now that you know how to edit too. There you go. So, L2, R2, from the bottom of the ramp. Like, right as you start to walk on it.
Fuck.
You have to just walk on it first. You should be able to build a floor piece from where I am. Yeah, just do it off this. L2 first, and then once you stand on the ramp, hit R2. Now R2. Yep, same thing. That was crazy, you build like underneath. I've never seen that before. I'll build next to you. Right, so look, alright, here you go. L2. Now once I'm about here, R2. Hold L2 again. Yeah, it's just that rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Nice. If you fall, do you fall to your death?
I mean, probably.
Alright, yeah, alright. Okay, so...
My question
is... That's perfect.
What's the point of that? As
okay, so that... Up? So, obviously, if I'm over here, I'll show you. If I'm fighting against you, or if you stay on the ramp, or do it from right there. Just build a couple at me. You go like 2 or 3 high. L2, R2s.
God damn it.
It's all good. There you go. There you go. Perfect. That's perfect. So from where you are, let me get one of these ramps out of the way, because you have a couple ramps. Alright, perfect. Now your ramp is... I wish you could see on my screen, but it's a 2 ramp, right? It's a wall and a ramp. It's a wall and a ramp. Yeah. I'll give you this angle. So come just like off to the side. Yeah, act like you're shooting me from back there, right? So you can see I've gotten height on you, and so I've got it's a little harder. Stand right here. Can you see me from there?
Yeah.
right? So like clearly it's a little bit harder for you to shoot my walls out below me because I can hit you from here, right? And it takes you 2 walls. You have to get through the first wall.
Okay.
Right? You have to get through the first wall and the second wall to be able to shoot me.
If I did,
as opposed to the single ramp, I would just shoot out this one wall, right? If I just built like this, you would just shoot me from right here, and I'd die. But because I'm able to do wall, ramp, and you're over here, now you have to shoot through 2 layers of wall before it'll crash.
Okay. Right?
That's why people do it. So that's really key if you're going to do the ramp rush. Yeah, you see? And that's the problem with that 2-wall ramp. If anybody shoots you from a different angle,
yeah,
they can kill you pretty quickly. So that's why people started doing this. L2, R2. So L2, I'm holding L2, I'm hitting R1, and then I'm hitting immediately R2. And then now I can do this. Right? And so now, from that other angle that you were just seeing, now you have to shoot through, if you come from the sides, you have to shoot through so many different layers of the walls. It's the same exact thing, it's just one additional button. So once you get here, hit R1 like before you hit R2. So L2. Yep, come to the top of the ramp. Hit L2 first though. Yep, and then once you get on the ramp, hit R2. Right? So we've got
Then up here you hit R1?
Yeah, L2, R1, R2. So L2 first, and then R1, R2.
L2.
On the ramp, either way, I actually do the R1 first before I do the R2. Just because if I don't, I start putting roofs on my head like this. And that's not what we want. There you go. Yeah, and go slow. You don't have to sprint while you learn the mechanics, because you'll start putting a roof on your head. There you go. L2, R1, R2. And the other key, I just realized, is try to stare like down into your ramp. Yeah. Like almost like your head's down. That way you don't put a roof on your head. So if you can stare like even or like down, you'll build the ramp. There's a certain angle where it'll always sort of like build in the right spot. Once you find that angle, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, so you can fiddle with this in practice, but like eventually you're going to want to be able to do the quick 3-wall ramp to be able to get height on somebody and shoot down and protect yourself. There you go. Oh yeah, now we're going. And even if you have to do it slow like this for a little bit, so be it. Alright, and then let me show you the quick trick. So if you do that, so practice getting the habit, if you put a roof on your head like this, Frank, go ahead and stand where I'm standing and put a roof right above you. Just a floor piece above your head. Go ahead and hit edit, and edit the 2 blocks close, like furthest away from you. And you'll see so do them both.
Well,
do this one too.
I have to remember to hold it.
Yeah. Perfect. You see how they break?
Yeah.
So you can clear it off your head very quickly if you make a mistake by just going like that. Pretty simple. Also, if you do a wall like that, you obviously can quickly edit a door for yourself and walk through it. Yeah. Or you can do the bottom 3 corners. So I'm doing bottom middle, bottom right, far right, and I can make that little... You see how that's like that? Those bottom 3 corners? Yeah. So bottom, yeah, perfect. Pretty straightforward. So that little 3-wall ramp rush is pretty useful. And you don't want to go more than 3 high unless you feel like you can catch yourself. So really, you just get here and you just go boom boom. Oh, I messed up, so I'm gonna put that above my head. Boom boom boom, boom boom boom, boom boom boom. And now I'm here. I'm shooting.
What did I just do?
Oh, you put a cone. So you hit L1. You don't want to hit L1. So it's L2, R1, R2. L2, R1, R2. Yep, L2, R1, R2. Perfect. There you go. Let me help you. You have one above your head that's like chasing you all the way up the hill. There you go, you did a nice edit.
Like tunneling?
Yes, I mean essentially. That really is. It's one of the basics. Nice. Good work. Yeah, so I mean like I just sit in here for, you know, a little bit of time. Once you find it for a second, you'll get to a spot where you can basically run straight ahead without problems. There's a llama close if you wanted to grab him.
Cappy.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's a couple llamas over here.
Yeah, I already hit one. There's a bunch. I like llamas.
I say, there's one over here too. They must have dropped a ton into the map when we game.
Look at over here.
I can't see. I went to the other side for the other llama.
I probably can't.
What do you have?
Never mind. It looked like the flare of some sort.
Oh, really? Right, I'm almost ready. Alright, I'm good. I got everything. Yeah, nice. We've got some nice build structures going. So the key, like, the reason you do the double or triple wall ramp is because if you're getting high ground on somebody, they have to shoot through at least 2 layers of your ramp in order to even make you fall or take damage. So,
Who are you
like,
shooting?
I was shooting our structures down so they're not just like big towers all up in the way. Oh yeah, that was a triple wall and it took forever. Nice. Are you still in the map? Oh, I can't see you. I had no idea where you were.
What do you mean you can't?
You would have killed me. Like, you're not on my mini map. I was looking for you, but you're like, obviously we're on the other opposite team, so I couldn't find you. Alright, so let me show you how to box real quick. So it's pretty straightforward, but it's something you're definitely going to want to learn. So I'm just going to build, right? I'm just going to build. Let me give myself some space from you. You're just going to spin around holding R2.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Right? So once you do that, hit L1 and R1 above your head. Give yourself a box. From here, you edit walls, and you shoot the opponent's walls and edit and close walls. So go ahead and shoot my wall. Yep, and then reset your wall. Perfect.
Whoa.
Right, and so... What happened?
I didn't realize how fast I did that.
Yeah, you did it real fast. So if you can get in the habit of learning how to edit walls like that, take a peek from somebody, shoot them, close your wall real quick.
Whoops.
You can... It should be, yeah. So while you're in your box, go ahead and look down, hit R1, and then hit L1 again. So now you should have a cone inside of your box wall.
Yep.
Right? So now, try this. Edit your wall the way you did, like you're going to shoot at me, while ducking behind your cone.
I can't get to the wall.
Yeah, you might have to do it from the front, or from, like, the front corner. Like, from, like, it comes, like, off the side.
It's not letting me edit that wall.
You might have to get closer. Is it letting you?
No. It's weird.
Yeah, I'll just kill it real quick. You can build a new one. Yeah.
There we go.
Can you edit it? Alright, so now, you should be able to see there's a spot behind this cone where you can still close edits. Right? Where you can, like, still open and reach from all the way back here. Can you see that? Yeah. So there's, like, a certain distance where I can kind of defend myself. Stand up, take a shot, close the door from back here. Yeah, look how concealed you are. I wish you could see my screen. I can barely see you. Yeah, and you're able to put pressure on me, and then from there you should be able to reach back up and close your wall. Can you close it? Oh, yeah, or just set it, or just redo a new one. But yeah, perfect. So you should be able to do that. Okay, perfect. Do you have any traps left?
No, one actually somehow.
Okay. All right. So check this out. From that box, go ahead and make an edit. But instead of that edit, go ahead and close this one window. Select the top 3 bars across the top. Perfect. Now come towards the front, like right here by this wall. Right? Come all the way to the wall. Look up above me and double tap square. Does it let you?
The fuck? My.
Well, that's one way to do it. You did it in your wall, but I was trying to have you do it in my wall. So let's try it one more time. I don't have one. So yeah, and you can reset the wall. But so go back in the box, and you should be able to do it. I think you can do it from. Yeah, you should be able to do it from inside your box. Let me see. Yeah, so if I'm here pressuring you, it's doing something like this, you should be able to come over to my wall. Can you do anything above my head? It's like really finicky, but it's like in build mode. So in build, and then place a trap. Like just off your roof. There it is.
Uh-oh.
And you trap me. Right? So like that's a really tricky little box play that people are doing to each other. And that's obviously your trap, so you...
But who put a roof on it in order for me to build off it? I did?
You did. Yeah, so it recognized that that's your box.
Alright.
It doesn't even have to be your box, but that it's your structure, so you can build, you can every time you place a trap now, it also puts a wall or a floor. So you can make an edit. You can make an edit like that on somebody where you go, well, it's not letting me edit, but you can go like quick top 3 edit. I can do it, and then reach out real quick and place that wall. And if I had a box around me, you'll be able to say it. Right? So if I'm in a box, you see, I can do from in here. I can place a wall above your head. Right? From here, I can place a wall above your head. So that's essentially what I'm trying to do by doing that.
Copy.
Yeah, and you did. You put the edit. It hit me. Not bad, huh?
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm even struggling to do it too. I think if you start with the 2-wall ramp, just get that rhythm down, kind of get the timing, you can then advance yourself up to the 3-wall.
Oh.
You're funny. You keep turbo building and catching yourself like that. It'll just take a little bit of practice. I mean, it's not an easy move, but as soon as you get it, it'll be pretty easy. All right, so let me teach you how to waterfall real quick. So once you're all the way up there, right? Let's say you're off that build. Okay, that's perfect. I was gonna say wherever you were. So waterfalling is a technique we can use because we have turbo build to our advantage. I'll build out over here. So it's a little tricky, but you're gonna like fall off the edge with build out. So you're gonna have your build out, you're gonna fall off the edge, and while you fall, you're gonna turn back around, holding wall, and then hitting ramp. Right? So I'm holding R2 as I fall off the edge, and it's gonna turbo build down, and then I'm gonna hit ramp to slow my descent. Right? And then, so you can look over the edge and see me. I'm all the way down here safely, and I've not taken fall damage. Does that make sense? Did yours take fall damage?
Yeah, nothing. You hit wall first, not stairs.
So I'm holding wall the entire time that I'm doing this move. And as I'm holding wall, so look here, stand where you are and look at me. I'll give you an idea, right? So the edit mode is out. And I'm gonna look right? And so I've built myself sort of down safely. If you look down, I was gonna say, if you look down, it'll build one more for you. You have to be a couple stories up, but you should be able to do it pretty easily. Ooh, there it is. Quick little edit. Well done, well done. Yeah. Alright, so try it. So you're going to be holding R2 the whole time, and then you're just going to hit L2 halfway through your fall. Nice! That's it.
Okay.
You caught yourself. Yeah, and you can do it from any edge. So off these ramps, you can even do it. Yeah, and the key with that is to be able to allow yourself to fall from heights without problem. Why I can't keep my 3 going. Like, keep fucking it up. There we go. Yeah, I'm fucking it up. So once I'm up here, right? Like I said, you just turn off the side. It's actually sometimes easier off ramps. You just moonwalks down the wall.
I was doing the same controls though.
Yeah, so try to hold R2 and fall off the sides. And then we'll work on a 90 here in a minute. Yep, so you're gonna hold R2, and you can't go too far. It's only a split second. It's like you won't be able to go all the way to the ground without taking fall damage from how high you are. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 stories. Perfect. Do it off the side instead of off the back. Like try it from one of the sides. Yep.
Well,
see, that's where it's harder. So
the
off
wall.
the side. Yeah, you built the wall, but you didn't hit the ramp part, so you just fell.
Nice, I guess, but
yeah, but that's good. Like any way that you can kind of do it, so that you can get all the way up here, and then be able to go. Oh, I gotta come down. That's a really good escape. Having the ability to be able to do that edit. So go ahead and try that with yourself. Should be able to do it. Nice. Yep, and it's just holding R2 and then hit L2 pretty quickly. Perfect. Yeah, you do that a couple times down and it'll be just fine.
how about on the mats?
That's alright, I got a ton down here, I'll split him. We can always get
There's a llama
extra.
over there.
Yeah, there's a bunch on the island.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
So you see how it, like... So you see how you're not getting the ramp part?
Yeah.
The L2 part? So when you do this, you want to make sure... you want to look down, and you want to hit L2. Right, so as you...
Yeah.
Right, so as you go off the wall, right, I'm just gonna look down, and I'm gonna hit L2. So I'm turbo building a wall all the way down below me, and then I'm gonna catch myself with a ramp. Takes a little bit of finesse, but you'll get it. But it's a really important skill, especially since there's no like jump pads anymore. You gotta be able to successfully get down without hurting yourself. Nice. Alright, so we've worked on some boxes, we've worked on some ramp brushes. I want to make sure you know how to do some like generic 90s. Oh, you can definitely do those. Those are good. Oh, actually, that's right. You have to jump. I keep forgetting you don't have build. You don't have the jump bound to a paddle. That's a pretty good little tower you've made, though. I don't think I can shoot it out. So now that you're up there, can you see me?
Hang on a second, we'll try something.
Ooh, a little cone. Ooh, this is actually a really good idea. Nice, nice. All right, so. Oh god, you're gonna kill me. Hold on. I'm down to like 13 health. So okay, this is actually really helpful. So now that you're up there, let me show you this other trick. So you've made a box. This is really good for late game. Right? So you've made a box. I'm gonna make one with you here, off the side.
Oh no. Oh.
No, I'm good. Right? So I've made a box. It's late game. I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to snipe, right? Well now, like, it's a little dangerous and I'm not sure I want to. So come back in here one by one here real quick. No lid. Right? So go ahead while you're inside your ramp, like in here, put a cone on top of your head. Just a cone, not the floor piece. Put it on my head.
Put it all over the place.
Okay, so now that you're in a cone, okay? Go ahead and look up and edit the cone, and then walk to the top of your ramp. Without finishing the edit. That's what I should have mentioned. Don't finish the edit. Just leave yourself in edit mode, without hitting anything.
Okay.
I'm trying to get those cones out of the way. So you should be able to, like, see.
Yeah.
Right? Can you see? So, there's a slight cheat, right? You can walk to the top of your ramp, looking through this structure, and see pretty well.
Not get
right?
ripped.
So, yeah, exactly. And you've got a cone on your head, so no one can shoot you from here. You're protected. So if you're trying to, like, figure out where people are, you know the circle's about to close, you see a guy running, and then since you're in this mode, Frank, just hit square, or, hit select on the square that you're in, and then release it, and it'll edit you out. And then you just, boom, you get the snipe, and you take your shot.
Nice.
Right?
That's helpful.
Pretty easy. And then you can quickly turn back around and make your edit back. So you can put the cone right back on yourself. So look up at it and hit reset. There you go. Yeah, so that little edit cheat is a pretty... You'll see that. And if you ever see somebody, like, if you ever look at somebody's doing that to you, like, you see a box, but there's a roof, you better expect they're just gonna pop out and just go... They're just gonna, like, quickly get a shot off and then edit themselves back down into the hole. Nice. Alright, so, last thing we need to teach you is kind of how to do a 90. And, well, there's a couple things you can do. So one of the ways that I like to get high ground, let's say someone's in front of me, right? Let's say that we're shooting at this little man. That's that statue guy, right? From here, I've started to build my wall and my ramp. I'm just going to go like this, where I'm going to run to the top of my ramp, put a floor, and put a ramp real quick. Run to the top of my ramp, look down, put a floor, put a ramp. Run to the top of my ramp, floor, ramp. Right? You can quickly gain high ground on somebody by doing that. So yeah, so get to the top of the ramp, look down, tap R1 and L2 quickly. You gotta be at like the top of the ramp. Yep, jump. Yeah, there you go. You just barely missed it, but that's close.
So you're doing...
I'm hitting R1 and L2. You could do them back to back. Like, you don't have to get them both in the same jump if you can. But it's just a real quick way, and the key is to look down the whole time. Just look straight at the ground, and you'll be able to jump up and do it.
Oops.
There you go. And even if you have to just keep jumping, do that. If that's easier, just keep jumping and building. But that's a really quick way to gain high ground. And then once you're up there, just put walls around yourself and like finish the defense. Right? But so like shoot at me. Right? Like shoot around me from where you are up there. I'm over here. Right? So if you shot...
Hang on. Where the hell are you? Oh.
Yeah. Right? So you shot... Oh god. I gotta put a wall. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So now... And aside from you putting a little bit of pressure, I've been able to gather myself some high ground, and now we're almost equals.
Yeah.
Right? Just without having to do 90s or do anything crazy, I've found a way to get myself up. Which is a really handy thing to be able to do. Find myself a llama. I gotta get some health. You've shot it all off at me.
Skills.
Smoked me. Yeah. Right? But, I mean, doesn't that make sense? It's pretty straightforward. Nice. I got a half pot.
Damn it!
What are you doing?
I tried waterfalling. I was hitting L. Wait a minute.
L2. R2, L2.
Yeah, I was the wrong one.
Yeah. If you hit L1, you'll definitely put a roof on your head as you fall to your death. Which does not help. I've done that before. For sure. Alright, I'm coming back.
Wait a minute. I just lost sight of the llama.
I don't know where you are. I think you've disappeared. There's 2 llamas over there. Yeah, there's like 2 llamas on the other side of this hill. I think I want my dead stick even more sensitive. Yeah, there's 1 supply llama that I marked. I don't know where you are. Are you still in that build?
No, I haven't ran out. I'll
Okay.
be over in a second. Shit, guns in this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where you are.
I am coming.
You're somewhere in this big map.
Coming from the west.
Oh, I see you. I see you. Right, so from where you are, now look at my triple build. I keep fucking it up.
Why won't my build work there? Fuck.
This was technically not a fair fight to start the way we started. I don't know where you went. I've lost track.
Expert builder here.
Yeah, I don't know where you are. Uh-oh, I found you. At this point, you want to start building up again. All right, let's work on that. Okay, this is a good place to start. So, okay, build a couple floors out here. Did you? Here, yeah, I kind of did too. Here. No, this is a really good thing to work on. So this is how people do these 90s. And T-Flare was just working on this with me. So you're going to build a ramp. You're going to build a wall. You're going to build a wall. You're going to look to the right as you run to the top of the ramp, build a wall to the right, jump and place a floor. Right?
Or
so,
ramp.
Yeah, ramp. And now I've turned 90 degrees and I can start shooting. So from here, you're going to look to the south with your build out. You're going to build yourself a wall behind this piece of floor. So come down to where I am. Like to come to the bottom of the ramp. Yep. So you've placed a wall behind this ramp. That's so I can't shoot you from right behind here. Right. You're going to get to the top of the ramp. You're going to build a wall right there where you're looking. And then you're going to jump and place a ramp. Perfect. And then repeat that process. So it's going to look like a series of jump, turn, jump, like look up and to the right twice and then jump and build a ramp. Yeah, so wall behind it, wall, jump, ramp. Same thing. Wall, yep, jump, ramp. Perfect. Wall above you, wall above you to the right, jump, ramp. Perfect. So you repeat that over and over, and now look at how fast you've been able to get high ground. So, if you do that from all the way down here, I'm gonna get us some more mats. You'll be able to, like, it's easier to tell, like, just how effective it is until you get yourself on the ground. You won't really be able to see. So waterfall on down, you'll be good to go. Just grabbing us some extra mats here.
Oh, I'm higher up than I thought.
Yeah, you're way the fuck up there. Did you get all the way down?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I mean, taking some fall damage is one thing, but like, not dying from way the fuck up there, that's, like, huge. Alright, so I'm coming back over. So, if you do it from on the ground, it's really, really nice. Are you... I don't even know where you are. Where the hell are you?
I got lost. Hang on. I'm trying.
I don't hear you at all.
I forgot where I was at. Oh. Yeah, I'll shoot.
Oh. You're way the hell over there.
Oh. Were we building over here?
I mean, we were building over there, but I'm taking out this wall because we're building over here. What is this held up by? I guess held up by this? What? Wait a minute. Now I'm really confused. Oh, I guess it is held up by that. There we go. Oh no, you're in there! I didn't realize you were all the way. I thought you were still down here. Okay, alright, so try the this method from down here on the ground, now that we've got some clear air. So again, you're gonna build a ramp, you're gonna put a wall behind that ramp. Can you see me?
Yep.
You're gonna build a wall above you, and then a wall to your right. So it's 4 walls. Yep. Yep. And you gotta make sure you gotta make sure you're at the top of the ramp and make sure you jump before you hit ramp. Otherwise you get stuck inside your own build. Yup. Yup.
Hi!
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Ash?
Sorry to just burst into your stream.
Oh no, you're good. I'm actually not even streaming, so you're good to go. I'm with my buddy Frank and we're working playground mode, some builds.
What's up?
Oh man, you're getting good. So
Like...
Frank's been playing for a while, but his building is behind. So we're getting some 90s, we're getting some ramp rushes, some good practice. Dude, you're going so high.
Yeah, I got it now.
Can I watch?
Yeah, I mean, does it let you? I mean, you can join. Does it let you join from here?
I don't know.
I can join you guys and then I can watch.
Yeah, for sure. We're literally just messing around. But yeah, we could get into some games too. I think our other buddy T-Flair's still playing.
I'm ready to play.
Nice. All right, let's do that.
I don't know, my back still hurts really bad from last night.
It should.
Red ping and carrying the team?
That's crazy. You were on fire. You were on fire. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm happy.
I might play like doo-doo because I had an allergic reaction today, so I've got some like
Yikes.
heavy meds in me, so I'm really tired.
It's all good. I guess that's signifying it's my time to carry.
Can you though?
No. Not like that. Not like the performance you pulled.
Let's see.
Alright. We're actually gonna come back to the hub. Oh, Frank's trying to get a final shot in
well, I
here.
have 21 health left, so you go ahead and.
Wow, what if I wanted to 1v1 Frank? Wow. Disrespect.
Frank's over here trying to get cheap shots in on me.
Wow, Frank, wow.
I know.
I
killed myself.
Some hot dogs.
I was building up and straight killed myself. Alright, I'm going back to the main lobby.
I'm leaving playground.
So we can play.
Or back to hub.
Yeah.
No, playground.
I think I just hit leave playground. Oh man.